A bill in Congress could change the way you get credit card rewards in the future.
Fox 43's Jackie DeTore finds out how this could impact your next purchase.
Inflation and interest rates keep going up, and cashing in on some of your credit card points could help ease that pain. Drew Darrow in Hanover knows how to do just that.
My wife always likes to see it when I buy something and it says cost $0. And she's like, that's a win in her books. It's a win in my books. Happy wife, happy life.
He saves about $3,000 to $4,000 a year using points and cashback offers.
I've got a family of 5, so I've got to support them somehow and pay for it. And this really helps offset those expenditures.
But that safety net could soon disappear. Brian Kelly is the founder of the Points Guy. He says the proposed Credit Card Competition Act would put your points in jeopardy.
People may think I'm being dramatic by saying that credit card points and cashback will go away, but we know this is the case.
Right now, anytime you buy something with your credit card, roughly 2% of that transaction goes to the credit card processors and the bank that issues the card. That 2% pays for fraud and purchase protection, as well as any rewards you get, like points and cash back. Bipartisan lawmakers say that interchange is dominated by Visa and MasterCard. Their bill would give retailers a minimum of 2 networks to use for that fee, changing the competition and what we get out of it. Supporters of the legislation say the goal is to help smaller businesses with those credit card swipe fees, and that savings could be passed down to you and me to help with inflation. We've seen similar legislation before. It happened with debit cards back in 2010. The Points Guy says that bill essentially killed debit card rewards and protections.
The Federal Reserve did a study. Only 2% of retailers passed some of the savings along to consumers. 98% kept prices the same or raised them.
Now, there are still some debit rewards programs available today, and people in the financial field say that credit card rewards, though, are just much more lucrative and easier to get. A study from Finder shows that almost half of Americans used a credit card to earn points in 2021.
Many families can only afford to travel by leveraging their points and cash back. So ripping that away from everyday Americans and padding the pockets of the big box retailers simply makes no sense.
As for Darrow, he thinks there could be a compromise for people to keep their points and boost small businesses.
You don't get enough of the small mom and pop benefits where I believe if the cards were inclusive of that, then maybe the legislation wouldn't have to happen.
I did reach out to Senator Dick Durbin. He's the sponsor of the Credit Card Competition Act bill. His office claims the bill will not diminish banks from offering rewards. Now, this legislation is set to be voted on by the end of the year, so I did reach out to both Senator Casey and Fetterman's offices to see where they stand, and so far, I haven't heard back. If you want to let them know what you think of the bill, we have their information on fox43.com. And if you have a consumer story or scam that you want me to look into, Fox43 wants to find out, let me know. Email Fox43 Finds Out at fox43.com or join the Fox43 Finds Out group on Facebook.